Here are 5 types of situations where you should never buy a house. I'm gonna write these down and you should too. Number 1 is don't buy a house on a busy road. Now, all these things have qualifiers. If it's a great neighborhood and the market's on fire, maybe you can get away with buying a house on a busy road, but just don't do it. If you're starting out, don't buy a house on a busy road because you're not gonna sell for as much as you think you're going to. Generally, a busy road means a 10% discount on value. Next, never buy a house where the neighbors are junky. So if you've got a hoarder next door that has just trash in his backyard and 3 Rottweilers, you can't fix that, so don't buy that house. Next is don't buy a house on what I call a functionally obsolete lot. I had a house one time, so from the road, the yard went like this, and then here's the house, and then about 6 feet behind the house, the yard went down like a ski slope in the backyard. Guess what? We didn't sell that house for near as much as I thought we were going to. So just look at the yard itself. Next thing you want to do is don't buy a functionally obsolete house. So sometimes a house has been added onto a number of times over the years, and then it's just the layout is just crazy confusing. If it's not fixable, don't buy it. The last type of house, if you're a newer investor and it needs a ton of work, like everything, structural, this, plumbing, electrical, just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's a great deal. Get the deal under contract, wholesale it. Perhaps to me, I'll buy it, but it's not a good way to start out. A contractor might come along and sniff you out as a newbie and just take you for a ride. It could just get your career off to a horrible start, like I did on my first fix and flip property. Probably set me back 3 years because of what I didn't know and how badly that first project did. I don't want that to happen to you, and so if it's too big of a deal, just wholesale that one at the beginning. By the way, if you've got a deal, send it to me. I'll buy it.